Makes you look like a douchebag. I'm embracing it. There's nothing wrong with D-bag, right? But I can say D-bag, right? Why? What's wrong with D-bag? Oh my god. Free NASL, guys. Hashtag free NASL. Together, save HOTS. Hashtag save HOTS, save free NASL. Anyway, guys, welcome back to game number 2 between the Revival and Kontakte, the STC. Revival is, of course, a blue Zerg on the right top side of the map. And Ben, I think he's gonna do it.
He might just do it.
Don't make me say it.
There's a single 11 racks on the way.
Single 11 racks? No, there's not a single 11
There's
racks.
about to be.
Stop predicting stuff in future, Ben. Who do you think you are?
Well, I guess I'm. Wait, what am I talking about?
Yeah, you're way out. Okay.
I read the supplies backwards.
Ah, is that so?
I did.
Revival going for a 10 pool. The STC building the first racks.
Oh, this could actually be really bad for the STC.
Well,
He
yeah.
doesn't have a wall off.
This could be very, very bad, man. It's been a long day, and maybe he's feeling the same way. And I just keep rhyming. I'm still shining, wearing a jacket, out of my back.
Bracket is where you want to go.
Bracket? Why? What's
Wearing my jacket, casting this tournament bracket.
Man, one day we are gonna be really good at this, man. I promise you.
I might rhyme more, but I think I'm gonna sack it.
Nah, that wasn't good.
Come on, man, that works.
No, every now and then you have to let it go, man.
Sack it's good.
Revival's producing 6 links, and I think you were spot on when you said that the STC is in a world of trouble. 8 links are even on the way. I mean, he might be able to get one. What can he possibly do, Ben? Yeah, I mean, of course, SCVs are not extremely terrible, but if Revival just keeps rallying links across the map, I don't think he's ever going to get a wall off.
Yeah, STC's got to figure out what's up. He has the luxury of an SCV crossing the center of the map at the exact same time, so this may allow him to start a bunker.
If Revival would pull like 8 drones right now as well, is it default win?
Probably. Probably, but the Revival doesn't know. We are going to see a bunker go down. We're going to see a wall is going to go up. Very, very smart play from the STC. This is a that single SCV is the hero of the day.
And that one Marine actually gets behind the wall. That's so smart. He's gonna get a
said, this building supply depot might be focused down.
Only 2 links can attack it. Wow, the STC. Miraculous.
Might have been better to target the bunker, actually. Bunker has the same amount of hit points and more surface area.
Yep. Think so too.
Yeah, all of a sudden, it's not so bad for the STC in a quite decent position. Gets his command center down at the same time as.
It's good that he didn't pull the drones back. Oh, there would have been 8 drones right now. Well, I guess he's won.
I kind of feel like the outcome might have been the same. I think it's going to be really difficult for Revival to come back from this position. STC's probably just going to go double command center.
Well, he's going to go with 1 command center, double refinery.
Instead, he's going to try to go tech up, maybe to Banshees.
I mean, the good thing about that quick pull ban is, of course, that Revival has a quick queen. So, yes, he's sacrificing quite a bit of economy early on, but he's getting that back as well because he has a quick queen. Getting those larva injects. More larva means more drones. More drones means more money. More money means more honey. And honey's good.
I like having honey on my biscuits.
I like having honeys.
Have you ever watched Honey Boo Boo?
No.
You need to go on Google.
You want to rhyme so badly, your stories do not make sense.
You need to go on YouTube and type in Honey Boo Boo.
Another command center going up in the main base for the STC, so you were pretty much spot on with that one, Ben. But because he took double refinery, he's still going to be able to get a quick factory out as well. So all good in the end for the STC. He was only down 2 workers. Revival's going to have to drone up hard, but that's of course going to get more difficult the moment a few Hellions start joining in the fray. Oh man, what a hero SCV scout. What are you giggling about, Bensies?
I think you really need to look up Honey Boo Boo.
Okay.
You'll like it.
What is it about? Honey?
It's just awesome.
Honey Boo Boo?
It's about what makes America great.
Makes me think of the little show that I've seen only to see How to Make It in America. Such an awesome show.
That was an awesome show.
Even I wonder if they have a season 3. I'm a really big fan of KenZy. I think he's awesome. I feel like how KenZy is in that show, he's also in real life. All he does is walk with dogs and smoke things that make you feel funny.
Don't know what to say to that. As the 3rd command center is finishing up now for the STC. He's going to be on triple orbital soon. Ooh.
Might just be to deal with the Hellions.
This makes a little bit of sense. I think we might see Roach bailing here. How many drones are out? 36 drones. We'll see if he stops drone production.
Makes 1 more. He's saving up quite a bit already.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense given his opening. He's saying to himself, all right, I really don't feel like I can come back here. And I don't blame him at all because it's Antigua already a really good Terran map.
Well, it's going to be hard to keep this as a secret, no?
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to hide. Certainly with the Roach Warren there in the natural. If the Hellions spot that, he should immediately be like, oh, get ready for the Baneling all in. Banshee's also in production, and while a Banshee...
Yeah, I feel that this is not really going to line up. Like, that Banshee is going to be out of the way in time. I'm really afraid for Revival that this is going to fail miserably.
That's what it's looking like. 8 Roaches in production. They'll be crossing the map here shortly. They'll be followed up by a lot of Zerglings.
Of course, the STC is still completely unaware of what's going on, but the moment he's going to spot this, I think he's going to feel quite confident, Ben. Right now he doesn't have a whole lot of units on the map, but by the time that these units arrive in his natural, I think he should be more than fine. He's immediately going to queue up a second Banshee. I cannot imagine anything else. It should be the main priority right now. Maybe get a Marauder on the mix on the field as well. He's not getting a Marauder yet.
Now, what can Revival do to make this work?
I mean, army supply looks kind of bright.
Yeah, it's a lot of units, and the Banshees aren't going to kill stuff that fast. I mean...
Gonna have to be careful with those Hellions. You really want to keep those Hellions alive.
Lings are gonna get around, but Hellions
keep those Hellions alive.
Through. More Zerglings gonna stream in.
Oh yes, Hellions from the high ground as well. That's pretty sick. But he's still gonna end up losing all 4 of them.
That's actually really bad news, and these Zerglings on the low ground probably just gonna morph into Banelings immediately.
Oh my god, there's no way he can pull this off.
You know, eventually.
Oh, this is so smart. Look, getting a couple of really big shots up with the Hellions from the high ground. And those SCVs were doomed to fall anyway. Banshee, of course, doing a good job.
So we're not even trying to build any Banelings, he's just running behind this. Might be really smart. I would have probably committed to the Baneling bust, but realizing that his opponent's in a really defensible position does just back off.
The big problem is, Ben, this is triple orbital. If this was double orbital, you would say, well, Revival, that was actually pretty decent, but at the end of the day, Revival made a lot of units, has terrible tech right now. He's just upgrading to Leia right now, and
he can't take a third because the Banshees are out.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, within 2 minutes, it's going to be stimmed bio. It's working off double engineering Bane. I just don't see how he's ever going to get an answer to that. Unless he gets the best Baning detonation / fungal growth in history. Kind of like playing TVP when, as Protoss, you only have Stalker and Zealot without any blink or charge. You're in trouble too, man. You're in love trouble. You're in deep trouble.
STC right now at 65 supply against the 73 of Revival, but if we look at his base, we can see why he's in such great shape. 3 orbitals, great tech, upgrades coming, armory's already done, siege tanks, Marauders.
When you see Medivacs entering the field before road speed or, I mean, basically infestation fate is down and stuff, you know that it's looking quite okay for Terran. I mean, Revival can survive for quite a while on 2 bases, but it also means that he's going to be heavily outmined, and that eventually there's going to be a sick bio ball somewhere on the map.
No, Revivals.
I mean, this is Revival after all, man.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, we can't count him out. He's still droning though.
Drone so hard.
He really doesn't need to drone right now.
STC is trying to outmine me.
He's already completely saturated, maybe even oversaturated on the 2 bases that he has. He can use his time to create units as he secures a third. I would like to see him doing that.
Morphing in a few Banelings right now. I love that he's dropping some creep over here. Smart. So by the time that the STC, if the STC doesn't spot this ban and he's like gonna move out and doesn't have any units over here, and then by the time he wants to expand over here, this is nice for Revival.
Yeah, it's gonna buy him a little bit of time.
It's really nice, man. It
takes a full 60 seconds for a creep to completely disappear, so that's a successful stall tactic. Finally, we see a third base going down. Queens are there to defend.
I'm following the STC right now. This is like my favorite moment. When like,
you should see the edge of the creep there, and he'll send
he's really mad.
Right over.
Immediately stimps, he's mad. Ooh, Hellions and Banshees flying in. Spore Crawlers, of course, excellent defense against the Banshees. This Overlord will die, but it's still going to take quite a while before the STC will be able to land. I mean, if Banelings blow up big time here, but Baneling speed is not ready yet. The Infestors are not out yet. Oh, here come the Zerglings.
Infestors are coming, though. I think that STC, I think that Revival can hold here. It doesn't make his position that much better.
With those 5 Infestors, like if he drops 1 fungal on this little clump,
it'll be brilliance. Now Banshees are gonna make their way over here into the main base. Not sure what the Lings think they're gonna do about it.
Lings are like, alright man, you wanna fight in the main base? We'll see you there. I mean, when the Queens get very exposed, he's not hitting that beautiful T-button, Ben, so he's gonna lose all 3 Queens at once. Banshees are picking off Infestors.
That's not the way you want it to go down.
Now of course he knows about the Infestors as well. I think he already killed 1 Infestor, no?
He's definitely going to get 1 more right here.
Oh, no, I don't think he killed 1, but
nice fungal. Clutch fungal.
He baited some fungals. Where's Clutch? Clutch is still eating Pasuki. Clutch is going to show up at the office tomorrow and he's going to weigh 240 pounds. Like, wow, Clutch.
How much Pazuki did you eat,
It
bro?
was like, wow, Pazuki was great last night. Let's do it again today. I was like, I don't know, Clutch. Think you had enough.
Pazuki Day is my favorite day of the week, Kev. 2-2 upgrades on the way for Revival, who has almost gotten back to...
It's also the day of the week where Frodan gets very sad and sees you as less of a friend and less of a man.
He gets so mad at me, man.
Frodan is trying so hard
He just gives me this like despicable look.
Frodan is like the angel on your shoulder, and I'm like the devil. I'm always like, Ben, let's go drink. And Frodan is like, let's go gym. And Ben has to choose. And then he decided that Tuesday is Pazuki Day. And that's basically a victory for me.
6 days a week I go with the angel out. Tuesdays, that's Pazuki Day, Kev.
6 days a week, I'm a devil. 1 day a week, I sleep. I'm never an angel. Actually, I went gym a few times.
What?
What? I did.
Yeah, you're right. You went gym a few times.
Yeah, like literally a few times.
Yeah, ever.
No. Hey, in Holland there was a time I was really going off.
I didn't know you during that time, bro. That doesn't count. Looks like this medevac has been caught and the units in it fungled to death.
Oh,
This is one very lonely Marine.
It's like, I don't know what happened over here, but everybody died. Billy?
No!
Oh, Billy will win this fight, man.
He will win this fight. What's up, Queen?
Stop, hater! Oh, doesn't matter. Still going strong. Man, this guy, he went through some. He has some serious.
That's the manliest yet most useless Marine of all
war
time.
scars. Yeah, he didn't kill anything when he didn't die either. But he definitely has some war stories to tell.
He's gonna shoot at some Zerglings.
You know this song from Tupac called War Stories?
Why do you think I would know that song?
I don't know, because you're American.
How much hip hop do I listen to?
A ton.
None.
Nice run. Wow, the wrong moment to morph in 18 drones, I think. He's gonna go for it immediately. He could drop some really sick fungal.
Oh my goodness, that is a huge fungal, but the
I don't
Banelings
think
are gonna hit the siege tanks.
I still don't think it's enough, man. Like, STC's army is just so much bigger than the army of Revival.
And blow up on the tank, then maybe. You're right, 18 drones is the wrong thing to have morphed right there. They're not going to give much fighting strength to this army. That one hero Marine still hanging out on his little pedestal, by the way.
Kill the Queen, still going strong.
He's just like, suck. Vacation on Antigua Shipyard, who's in?
Yeah. The guys have found this really beautiful spot on Antigua. Nobody bothers you.
Overlooking the creeps.
Yeah, I did shoot a Queen once, but kind of had to do that.
It's like hunting trip.
SC's just moving forward, man, putting some serious pressure on Revival. Revival is trying to muster out as many units as possible, guys, but it's just a little too late. Yes, he did buy his way into 2-2 upgrades, and he did eventually get infested, but as we mentioned before, eventually STC is just too far ahead economically and tech-wise, and there's just nothing really that the Revival was able to do after that failed Roachbane attack. Even though he did some damage, it was just not enough to justify his position.
70 supply down, and I think we'll be seeing GG soon. There it is. Revival taps out.
Man, the Hero Marine survived and got 1 more kill.
Ties up the series 1-1. As we will move to a break, and we will be jumping into game number 3 in just a little while. Guys, hang out. Lots more Lone Star, lots more NASL, lots more Starcraft.
Lots more Terran.
No more Pazuki because Clutch ate it all.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Stick around, folks.